Ran into an issue. I couldn't find my Mous Limitless case in this mess. I had to buy another one, but Amazon sent it with this sticker, which means this case was repackaged or returned. Swing! And I think it's gonna be, oh, I got the wrong one. It says iPhone 25 Pro Max, but some dinglebat sent back the iPhone 15 version. Fun! Been a couple days, got another one. Pow! And no LPD sticker thing. Let's open it up. It looks like it's the right one. All right, let's go test this. Whoever did this with their return, I hope karma catches up with you. I'll be honest with you, these cases are the reasons why I keep updating my scoring system, because I'm tired of saying how good they are. There has to be something better. Using my new scoring system, I'm gonna do a deep dive on 50 new cases. Because I'm a reviewer, not an influencer, for the iPhone 17s, my scoring system is based on what the iPhone actually feels when it hits the ground on its corner, on its face, as well as on its camera lump. Every case in my video gets dropped at least 30 times. So when I say it's terrible, it's because I've got the data to back it up. Now the design of this case is top notch. There's a variety of different finishes like leather as well as aramid fiber. When it comes to weight, this thing weighs 47 grams, which is 10 grams more than the Apple Clear case, the product I reviewed previously. This product isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Check that review out. When it comes to bulk, at its largest in the corners, this thing is going to increase the size of your iPhone by a whopping 69%. That's huge! And when it comes to using your iPhone inside this case, I'm a big fan of the texture, especially on the iPhone Air version. It's the perfect amount of roughness. It doesn't feel like you have to like choke your iPhone. You just put a little bit of pressure on the edges and the phone just stays in place. It just feels good. And if that wasn't enough, there is a grip strip on this side of the case if you need a little bit more help keeping things comfortable. Now when it comes to buttons, Mous uses plastic flow-through buttons. They're a little smaller and thinner than what we're used to, but you can still get to the buttons without any issues. The camera control button is baked right into the case. Last year's models, you would lose them if you took your iPhone out of them. Now the biggest red flag for me is the MagSafe. For pull, it only took 5.3 newtons, and for push, kapow, it only took 6.6 newtons. That is 41% weaker than the average iPhone case I've tested. MagSafe accessories are still usable. It's not that weak, but it is borderline a massive red flag for me. That's the story for the Pro version of the Limitlesses. On this Air version, it's a bit higher, not by much. It's around 8 newtons to pull and push, which is still better than this, but still below average. Now, one of the biggest reasons why I like this product are the tapered edges. Corners are very, very thick. Center is very, very thin, so where you're gripping it, it feels very, very tiny. And there's also a benefit to this because Mous can add massive corners to this, and it definitely helps with corner protection, or not corner protection specifically, face-first drop protection. You're going to be surprised at the numbers. Don't worry, I'll cover it. When it comes to how this case is going to protect your iPhone, this product is made from a hard polycarbonate back. There's a TPU edge, and these green things, that's TPE. Mous used to line the entire thing with a TPE. Now it's just the corners. Your iPhone sits on a bed of microfiber. This was a big deal when the back of the iPhone wasn't that scratch resistant, but with the Ceramic Shield 2, and I've tested, yes, it's very scratch resistant. Having the microfiber backing isn't a big differentiator. And one of the things I noticed for the iPhone 17, case manufacturers forgot to reinforce the top. Products like this have a very rigid back, but at the top, like, that is terrible for the protection of the camera lump. Mous made it really stiff. The corners on this case are about 2.9 millimeters thick, and the back is sitting around 2.8 millimeters thick. When it comes to back rigidity, this is the floppiest case out of the 4 that I've done reviews for. The force pushing back when I bend it at 8 millimeters was 30, oh, that's the worst 3 ever. 33 newtons. It's actually better than the average case by about 11%. Now this is gonna matter when it comes to corner drops, because in my testing, the iPhone only felt 9.3 Gs in the corner. That's 10% better than the average case. After the additional drop, the slowdown rate was 17% better than the average case. And when you drop an iPhone, it tends to rotate a lot. Well, rotation was 5% less in the Mous Limitless. But here's the odd thing. Total force going into the iPhone was around 1.53 newtons per second, and that is 9% higher than the average case. But Aaron, I thought this was a good protective case. And that's the problem we have with triple layer cases, the polycarbonate TPU edges and the TPE corners. Say you need to jump off a cliff that's 10 feet tall. If you were to jump straight down like this is going to be painful. But if you're going to travel the 10 feet in distance, but going down a hill, this is less painful. This Mous Limitless is where this green triangle is. Sure, the total force is going to be more, but it's going to hurt the iPhone less. When it comes to face first drops, remember the reinforced top? This case did not fail my face first drop tests. Remember these products from videos number 1 and 2? They did. Now the initial drop was pretty average. The settling down time or the bounce time was excellent. And again, because it's a triple layered case, the total force was higher than average. These triple layered cases are kind of like a double-edged sword in many ways. When it came to the camera lump protection, this is a polycarbonate ring that is like baked into the polycarbonate back. When I tested the iPhone like this, the initial impact was great, bounce was great, and the total force going into the iPhone was very average. So that's the breakdown of the Mous Limitless. Would I get this product if I wasn't a reviewer? Oh, heck yeah. Like, on my iPhone Air, this is one of the best cases I've tested for it. It just keeps the device so thin while offering a decent amount of protection. Again, the biggest issue with this product is the weak MagSafe magnets. Oh, that is terrible. It is usable, and I'm being very picky because I'm a reviewer, not an influencer. But yeah, you got to be aware of it. That's all I got for this video. If you're planning on getting one of these cases, because this one is good, make sure you use my links. I am a reviewer, not an influencer, which means I have to buy all the stuff I show you in my videos, as evidenced by the intro. So this is case review 4 out of 50. I've got a lot more work ahead of me, so make sure you hit subscribe so that when I post a new video, you get notified. Thanks for watching.